सत श्री अकाल दोस्तों, बलविंदर सिंह बाजवा वालों तुहाडा फिर एक बार स्वागत है अज के प्रोग्राम में। अज असी तुहानूं थोड़े जे समय के लिए लैके चलते हाँ। दुनिया दे विच जिथे भी पंजाबी वसदे हैं अपनी बोली का अपने सभ्याचार नूं नाल लैके जाते हैं। अमेरिका दे विच न्यूयॉर्क दे विच एक पिछले कोई 2-3 सालों तो एक बड़ी ही वड्डी सोसाइटी मीनस उस दे विच काफ़ी जिहड़े वैल सैटल्ड चंगे बिजनसमैन चंगे पढ़े लिखे डॉक्टर इंजीनियर सारे ही इस दे विच इनवॉल्व हैं। उस सोसाइटी का नाम है पंजाबी अमेरिकन पंजाबी सोसाइटी, जिस दे की जिहड़ी खोज की गई सी, जिस दे फाउंडर हैं गैरी सिक्का जी, जिहड़े कि मिंट्स अते पर्ल जिहड़े बैंकट उस दे मालक हैं। सो उन्होंने वालों शुरू की गई सी। तो उस दे विच उन्होंने बड़े जिहड़े मैडिकल कैंप्स भी लाउंदे हैं अते ह्यूमनस खास करके साडे पंजाबियों दे लई मैडिकल की कोई प्रॉब्लम होवे, कोई बिलिंग की प्रॉब्लम होवे, गुरु घरां दे दर्शन कराउण दे लई भी अपने ग्रुप नूं लैके जांदे हन। सो वख किस्म दीयां ओह जिहड़ियां सेवावां निभाउण दे करके ये जिहड़ी सोसाइटी बनाई गई है कि अमेरिकन पंजाबी सोसाइटी अज दसंबर 10 2025 नूं उन्होंने एक कहला डिनर का प्रबंध किया गया सी, जिस दे विच उन्होंने जिथे सारे सोसाइटी के मैंबरस अते खास करके न्यूयॉर्क की क्रीम जिहड़े पतवंते सज्जन सन उन्होंने इनविटेशन दिता गया सी। सो कल्ले ने अपना जिहड़ा टेबल सी वो सारिਆਂ ने वो कहते हैं कि वो जिहड़े भी उसकी जिहड़ी पैसे इकट्ठे होणगे वो मनुखता की भलाई दे लई लाए जाणगे। 10-10 कुर्सियां का जिहड़ा टेबल सी 5-5 हज़ार दा जां इस तो वध भी सी। सो सारे मीडिया नूं भी उत्थे सद्दिया गया सी, साडी भी टीम उत्थे पहुंची सी। सारे ही मीडिया वाले जिहड़े हुंदे हन उन्हां दे अपने अपने वक्रे विचार होंदे हैं, पर असी हमेशा वो गल करते हाँ जो असी अखी डिठा देखिया हुंदा है। वो गैला प्रोग्राम इदां सी कि उस प्रोग्राम दे विच सब तो जिहड़ा वड्डा अवार्ड सी इस साल दा मिस्टर हैरी सिंह बोला जिन्हां दे कि गैस स्टेशन हैं, जिन्हां ने जीरो तो शुरू करके अज बड़े वड्डे पौधर ते पहुंचे हैं। पॉलिटिक्स दे विच भी उन्हां दा बड़ा वड्डा हत्थ पैंदा है अते काफ़ी एक वधिया अते कामयाब बिजनेस होए हैं उन्हां नूं दिता गया। इस तो इलावा जिहड़ा अज दा सारा प्रोग्राम सी उस दे विच एक सारे ही दर्शकों का मनोरंजन कर ली खिच का जिहड़ा कारण दे लई उन्होंने पंजाबी फिल्म की जिहड़ी एक्ट्रेस सी नीरू बाजवा अते मिस पूजा उन्होंने सद्दिया गया सी। प्रोग्राम सी इदां जांदे ही जिहड़ी एंट्री बड़ी सिक्योरिटी टाइट सी, कोई बगैर टिकट तो अंदर नहीं सी जा सकता। सारे अपने टेबलों पर बैठ जाते हैं, इंजॉय करते हैं। इंजॉय करद्या जिहड़ा सी प्रोग्राम जिस तरह होना सी, जिहड़ियां स्पीचेस सन वो भी काफ़ी होया, पर प्रोग्राम थोड़ा जिहा लेट हो गया। मैं अजे कह सकां कि ऑर्गेनाइज करन दे विच काफ़ी जड़ियाँ उनताइयाँ जड़ियाँ रह गई सन, कई बारी रह भी जांदियां हन क्योंकि वो एक गुड कोज कर रहे हैं। प्रोग्राम भी लेट शुरू होया अते लोग नीरू बाजवा की वेट करते रहे। नीरू बाजवा भी आए, उन्होंने भी कोई 1-2 मिनट की अपनी स्पीच दी, वो भी अंग्रेजी विच सी। ज़्यादा जिहड़ियां स्पीचेस सन वो भी इंग्लिश दे विच ही सन अते ज़्यादा आलमोस्ट जिन्ने भी प्रबंधक सन सारिਆਂ ने ही अंग्रेजी दे विच स्पीचां दित्तियां। सो मैं जे इन्नी गल कह दियां कि जिहड़ा अमेरिकन पंजाबी सोसाइटी सी पंजाबी उस दे विच थोड़ी जी घट जिहड़ी देखण नूं जिहड़ी सी घट नज़र आई, क्योंकि ये जदों पंजाबी दे नां दे सोसाइटी बनी है पंजाबी दी भी खुल के गल होनी जरूरी एक बनती है। सो पूजा भी काफ़ी इंतजार करते थी, उसनों भी काफ़ी लेट बुलाया गया अते नीरू बाजवा भी काफ़ी लेट आई। सो काफ़ी लम्मा समा जिहड़े सन दर्शक जिहड़े वो वेट करते रहे। सो बाद विच आके पंजाबी फिल्मां दी हीरन जिसनों कि पंजाबी फिल्मां दे विच बड़ा वड्डा मान प्राप्त है, उसने भी जिहड़ी अपनी जिहड़ी ज़्यादा स्पीच सी मोस्टली वो भी इंग्लिश दे विच ही करती रही। सो मैं इन्नी गल जे कह देवां कि अमेरिकन पंजाबी सोसाइटी दे विच अंग्रेजी का पलड़ा पंजाबी दे नालों काफ़ी भारी रहा, क्योंकि उस दे विच अंग्रेजी बोलनी जरूरी सी थोड़ी जी, पर क्योंकि उस दे विच जिहड़े ऑफिशियल भी सारे काउंटी एग्जैक्टिव सुपरवाइज़र होर कांग्रेसमैन काफ़ी आए सन। पर जे मैं कह दवां कि 1 या 2 जने इंग्लिश दे विच स्पीच दे के बाकी सारे ही उत्थे ज़्यादा जिहड़ी एवरेज सी पंजाबियों दी और पंजाबी चंगी भली समझ सकते सन। सो ये गल सानू थोड़ी जी अधूरी लगी। सो असी हमेशा ਜੋ ਆਪ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜਗ ਬੀਤੀ ਹੱਡ ਬੀਤੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਸਾਂਝੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਇਹ ਕਹਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਐਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸਾਰੀ ਟੀਮ ਨੂੰ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜ਼ ਵੱਲ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਧਿਆਨ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕ ਐਡੇ ਐਡੇ ਮਹਿੰਗੀਆਂ ਟਿਕਟਾਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਇੰਨੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਖਰਚ ਕਰਕੇ ਗਏ ਸਨ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਖਾਣ ਪੀਣ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਐਂਟਰਟੇਨ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਖਾਸ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਐਂਟਰਟੇਨ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਡੀਲ ਹੀ ਇਹ ਸੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੀਰੂ ਬਾਜਵਾ ਜੀ ਆਏ ਸਨ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੋਈ ਡਾਂਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕਰਨਾ, ਕੁਝ ਗਾਉਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ, ਸਿਰਫ ਉੱਥੇ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਆ ਕੇ ਬੋਲ ਕੇ ਚਲੇ ਗਏ। ਬਾਅਦ 'ਚ ਸੈਕੰਡ ਫਲੋਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸਪੋਂਸਰਸ ਦੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਫੋਟੋ ਖਿਚਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਲੰਬੀਆਂ ਕਤਾਰਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਦੇਖੀਆਂ ਗਈਆਂ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀਆਂ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਮਨੋਰਥ ਵੀ ਜਿਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਜੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਬਾਕੀ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਸਨ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਟੀਮ ਸਨ, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਦੀ ਕੰਪਲੇਂਟ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਆਏ ਅਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਿਕਵਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਕਿ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਪਰਿਵਾਰਵਾਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਪਰਿਵਾਰਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੈਵੀ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਦਿਸਿਆ। ਸੋ ਆਓ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਦੇਖੋ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸੀ ਅੱਜ ਅਮਰੀਕਨ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਪਰਲ ਬੈਂਕਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਧੰਨਵਾਦ।
It's an immense pleasure and I really welcome you all. You guys are all here to join us in celebrating the second annual gala for our esteemed American Punjabi Society, which is so-called APS also. This is our second gala and God willing next year it will be a bigger event. As we all know, gala basically is an evening when we all get to know each other. It's an opportunity for us to give thanks to all the people who have been joining us as the members, following us on the social media, sending their blessings, wishes all the time, which makes us going. So thank you all for that. All the blood cancer awareness program. So we have a 5K marathon. We have the travels to the holy cities in Pakistan. We have the food drive to the shelters. So everywhere they were there with us. So we are really very thankful to all of you. Without you, it wouldn't be possible. And also, this particular evening is a special thanks because we get a chance to interact with our political dignitaries. Mr. Blackburn, welcome you all. All the other Nassau County officials, Mr. Cox, also from the Republican Party, thank you so much for coming. And the personalities like Mr. Harry Bola, welcome you sir, Sanjing ji. And also special thanks to all the Nassau County officials, the media, NYPD officers. You always stood by us wherever, and all the doctors who are always 24/7, they work for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the American Punjabi Society, it is my privilege to welcome you all tonight. As General Secretary, not Vice President, General Secretary, it is an honor to introduce a leader whose dedication and passion have truly shaped this organization, our President, Mr. Gary Sika. Gary's love for APS is unmatched. His tireless work, his commitment to Seva, and his vision for unity and community upliftment have taken APS to new heights. Whether it is cultural events, humanitarian efforts, youth programs or community outreach, Gary ji leads with heart, humility and inspiration. Being General Secretary of the American Punjabi Society on behalf of APS, I would like to welcome our founder patron, Hari Singh Ji Bola, who is founder and CEO of Bola Oil and Bola Market. I would like to welcome Singh Ji Chatwal, New York-based hotelier. NASA Controller Honorable Elaine Phillips, North Hampstead Supervisor Jen Disena, on Huntington Supervisor Honorable Ed Smith, New York State Republican Chairman Honorable Ed Cox. Now I would like to mention something about APS and our President Gary Sikaji. For last 3 years, since APS was formed under the leadership of President Gary Sikaji, we have done many programs like Cancer Awareness Seminar, Blood Donations, Cancer Aware Walk. To promote Punjabi culture and Punjabi heritage, APS performed a Punjabi culture program at Suffolk County Town Building. We also celebrate every year Vaisakhi and Diwali. We took cruise for the community to many places. We did a picnic party also last year at Wontok County Park. Last year we took 135 pilgrims to Pakistan to visit Gurudham Gurdwaras. So now, tonight, this gala, like so many of our accomplishments, reflects Gary G's leadership and his unwavering belief in the power of community. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to call our President, Mr. Gary Sikaji, on the stage.
Blessing of the Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Dear members, honored guests and distinguished guests, Sat Shri Akal, Namaste and good evening. It is with the immense pride and heartfelt joy that welcome to each and every person who came here today. I am deeply honored and lead this organization commitment and presence Punjabi heritage and uplifting our community through compassion, unity and service. Tonight we gather not only for celebrate our achievements but also strengthen our bonds as one family, rooted in culture, charity, seva, shared values. Welcome to our distinguished guests this evening, graced by pillars of leadership, service, inspiration, whose presence adds delightfully and honor to our celebration. I am privileged to extend a warm welcome to Singh Ji Chatwal. A global icon, diplomacy and community. Your 4 decades service to the community is remarkable, and we are really thankful for serving American Punjabi society for more than 40 years. And whenever we need your guidance, you are always there. I'm thankful to you, your time here today. Mr. Hari Singh Bola. Founding patron of APS and guiding force behind the organization. Your vision, mentorship and unwavering support has strengthened APS at every step. Thank you to bring our beacon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you that you are helping always community, your service, your time is doing so much things to the community. Really, I am thankful to you for your time here today. Thank you very much, sir. Senator Mr. Roth. Thank you, Mr. It is my honor to privilege welcome to distinguished public servant and strong friend of our community, New York State Senator Stephen Rhodes. Thank you very much, sir. You are perfect. I'm thankful to Town Clerk Ragni Srivastava ji, always there for helping all the community, and thankful to you for your time here today. Medical Fields Director and Chairperson, Mr. Tarun Vasil, Dr. Tarun Vasil. Whenever we need so many people calls for medical help, and all the API doctors are here. Dr. Nandi is here, he always support us. Dr. Nandi, thank you very much for your support all the time. And Dr. Dua, Dr. Mehra.
Camps that we did, the cancer awareness walks that we did, and also right now, just so everybody is aware, in the book you're going to find, we are doing 2 drives. One is for APS Winter Drive, where we are collecting brand new jackets, hats and gloves for our women. Can you guys hear me?
The voice is going in and out.
No?
Go to the podium right here.
Okay, is this better?
This is better.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to announce 2 things that we're doing this month. One is the APS Winter Drive. We actually have some council members in our team. One of them has experienced this while she's a doctor. They have kids who come to her clinic. When they come, it's absolutely cold outside, but they're wearing something so thin that actually as soon as they're going to step outside, they're going to get sick again. So we are collecting brand new jackets, hats, which will be given to them. It's connected with Northwell. If anybody wants to support us, please go ahead. And apart from that, there's another drive that's going on that's called APS Christmas Wish. What that means is we are collecting letters for people who cannot afford during this Christmas time. So you can actually adopt a child who has written a letter, you will be given that letter, and you can buy the stuff and fulfill their wish along with getting presents for your own kids and your family. And I would like to thank my entire APS Women Council. If you can all stand where you are, this is of course not possible without them. So thank you, ladies. Now I would like to further begin, and we would like to call on the stage Neeru Bajwa, who is one of the very famous Indian actresses. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen a beautiful glimpse. Okay, but there's a video that needs to play. Neeru Bajwa, can you please join us? So those who don't know, she's a very famous Indian actress. She has done numerous movies and won numerous awards. So she's going to be one of our guest of honors today. The first visit by a sitting US President in 22 years. Sanjji, your inspirational journey, your leadership and dedication continue to motivate all of us. Thank you so much for joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for Sanjji. If we can have few words from you.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Please, I must say, I've been involved with the Punjabi Society almost 40 years. But for the last 3 years, the American Punjabi Society, under the leadership of Gary Sikka, along with his team, Mahinder Taneja, and all the workers, what they have done in 3 years, they have done tremendously outstanding job, very impressive. They're not looking only for whining dining, they're looking for cancer people and guiding the Indian community for police force, army, navy, air force. This is something unique. That's where it is very, very important. I'm very proud to say that today, we in America, we are 5.4 million. I'm proud to say we have the highest per capita income, $175,000, more than anybody else. When you compare with Chinese, Japanese, anybody else, we are very proud. And this message we want to convey. Even the leader of Babiji is really done tremendous good job putting everybody together over there. We give credit to Babiji. Everybody worked together. I must say that we want to convey this message to not only the national politicians but everybody. I must say about 25 years back, we managed to get International Punjabi Society in the Sheraton Hotel, about 1,000 people. And their function, Hillary Clinton, she was the first lady and the chief guest. The purpose was to convey the message. We recognize Indian judges from London, Justice Mohta Singh. We recognize Devanand, the topmost film actor from Bombay. We recognize people like Vinod Khosla. Those are tremendously done billion-dollar job of the fund. But we also recognize a lot of Indian American doctors, professionals, those who contributed a lot to this country. We are going with Gary Sika's vision. What I've seen 3 years' time is that the way the leadership is there, working day and night, putting community together, is going to take with Gary Sika. We have full support. We are very proud of what you are doing. And I want everybody to stand up and say, thank you, Gary, what you have done. Very, very proud of that. And amazing job what you are doing there. We are all community behind you. We want to take it to the highest level. And we want to make sure that this is the way we can serve our community. We feel very proud of that. Thank you so much. It was really good. God bless. Now, also very grateful, thankful to our Ambassador Pradhan, Consul General of India, that come all the way to this place. We would like to call him. Please. Please come.
Hello.
Now is the time that we've been waiting for. Punjabi Ratan Award. Honoring the excellent leadership and legacy. What is this award? The Punjabi Ratan Award, presented annually by American Punjabi Society, is one of the highest honors upon an individual for outstanding contributions to the community. Established to celebrate excellence, leadership, and lifelong service, the award recognizes those who embody the spirit, resilience, and cultural pride of the Punjabi heritage while making a meaningful impact to United States and beyond. More than just an award, Punjabi Ratan is a tribute to individuals whose work uplifts society, whether through philanthropy, business, leadership, public service, community empowerment, cultural preservation, or humanitarian initiatives. APS created this honor to acknowledge the extraordinary achievement of those who inspire others and set an example of integrity, vision, and generosity. Each year, APS Punjabi Ratan Award Selection Committee, consisting of respected leaders and community representatives, reviews the nominations and carefully selects the recipient who exemplifies the highest standards of character and service. The meticulous selection process reflects APS's dedication to ensuring that only the most deserving individuals are recognized. Award recipients represents the best of the Punjabi community, visionary thinkers, compassionate, humanitarian, and dedicated leaders. I can go on and on and on and on. But I'm gonna shorten it right here, and I'm gonna go further and announce the great winner of this award is Mr. Harry Singh Bhola. The Punjabi Ratan Award 2020 leadership, philanthropy, and remarkable dedication to uplifting the community. A respected entrepreneur, humanitarian, Mr. Bhola has demonstrated unwavering commitment to supporting charitable causes, cultural initiative, and community development across New York and beyond. His leadership can go on and on. I can write novels and novels about it. I was only given this page to read, but I'm going to shorten it because we all know the great man he is. So congratulations for this great award. We have created a video capturing him, so please watch. Great man, what a great leadership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody, please give him a standing ovation. He truly deserves it and motivates all of us to be like him one day. Thank you.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ being a Punjabi being a Sikh is our duty to remember the God before we begin of anything in life, which I don't forget every morning. Every morning I share my comments with many of my friends that every morning I get up, I'm going to find a reason to go to work, make a difference. So one thing I pray every morning I got up, I said, thank God, another great day in the life. Let's go kick ass. That is the attitude I lived in. Because when I came to this country in 1983, so I was married, I was 21 and engaged, married. Punjab was in burning in those days with everything that happening, and young boys in Punjab was getting police encounters, and some of us survived and we end up here. So the energy that we had fighting for Sikhs' rights in Punjab in back in 1979, 80, 81, 82, I got married, 83, I came here. So I lost many of my friends in those police encounters, and some of them end up in a jail. They're still sitting in the jail, and we got to find a way to get them out. There's one message I came for, I knew that I have to do. I was in the final years in college when I got married. I'm a trained as a second lieutenant to Indian Army. I was a trained person to do seva, and was also trained to stand for myself, stand for my peers, stand for our Sikh religion, peoples that in villages, and the farmers that work hard in a fight for our greatest country of India, so-called. I had meetings recently with some of my friends across India, new organization being formed, calling a national organization, National Alliance of Indian American Organizations. So I told my good friend Naveen Shah, he's a great entrepreneur, successful guy, and I politely asked, respectfully said, that if you want to call this organization starting with the Indian Americans, I wouldn't be here. And you will say, why? Because this country has given me everything that I share with everyone around me, the people that I touch, I feel, the people that made a difference in my life. Everything happened in this country. I can't be forgotten that calling myself American before I call it Indians. Everyone that's sitting in this room, the entrepreneurs, the peoples here that in the medical field of doctors, and some of the information we share on the meetings is fascinating. The 1.5% peoples in the medical field that serve 14% American peoples, they touch their health. Very small percentage of the population in this country made a big difference. Sanji said earlier that we made the household captive $275,000 of a household, and leading the other Jewish community that was leading for many years to be number one. It speaks for our hard work. It speaks for all of us. And I say it all the times, India don't get it off your system. We learn to fight, we learn to survive. The reason we all of us sitting here in many different ways, that we have a fought of ourselves, a fight to reach the goals that each one of you achieved. You want in restaurants, you want in a construction company, you want a trucking companies, you made it in different levels of education. Our new generations is amazing that the amount of contribution they're making to our society in America. So we cannot forget to call ourselves American Indians instead of Indian Americans. That's the message that I wanted to share with my friends, that we're still working towards putting together this very national alliance of people come as in hoteliers, in medical field, pharmaceuticals, and many of those people be sitting on a board that worth in billions and not millions. But there's one message that we must have, being united, committed together. No race, religion, colors, no jungle, men, women, does not matter. We hold equal, we respect everyone. Be respected by everyone. You stand for the fairness, and you don't take crime, and you don't commit one. We want to get the message to share with our American civics, the peoples that we work around, the people we live around. And I ask each one of you, as many of you sitting here bearing a turban, keeping a bear, not too many people are educated enough about what who we are. You are putting that turban on your head and going to work every morning. You got to think twice what comments you're going to receive on the street, what somebody going to call you. Somebody going to call you Taliban. Somebody going to call you whatever the name they might think of it. It's our duty to educate our American peoples that we are surrounded by, that we are Sikhs. We are warriors. We fought World War I, we fought World War II, and we have 84,000 people lost lives, turban-bearing people in both wars. 3-year-old. Though I don't like anything that he says, and I must admit, but again, it's a fire in his belly. He won't fight for it. Whatever he figured it out, he ended up getting elected. And I'm sure many of us sitting in this room didn't go vote for anyone. So it's the time for you to get involved. You wanted to know you've done good for yourself. And I tell people all the time, stop crying fault. Stop crying discrimination. Stop crying immigrants. You are American equal like everybody else. If you're going to behave like one, they're going to treat you like one. If you're going to behave yourself, you're someone different, someone going to call you a name. So it's our duty today that we celebrate America. We celebrate us being Americans. We have to be proud of it. I personally had a great opportunity in my life being involved, dealing with my own family foundation that we built home for veterans. We was in the middle of 9/11. One of my service stations was 5 blocks from World Trade Center. The 60 days that total downtown was locked. There was nothing happening while we were cleaning ground zero. And we served 3 people around the clock, 24 hours a day, food, coffee, and water. We kept the place open. We made sure that those people who are spending endless hours in that digging in those basements, digging body parts, and trying to find people if they can find some live souls. They didn't care that what you look like. When they were digging peoples, digging lives, they didn't think what you look like. They hadn't left anybody inside, they found it. I learned myself as a young individual who started in business 26 years of the age. I was taken by the people's commitment by putting their own life, running towards the burning World Trade Center buildings. Avi, a retired police sergeant, is one of my is my personal security and employee, who was one of the first responder in a 9/11, and it was not something anybody want to be part of it. But we learned a lesson. I started from there, started building the foundation, got involved, building home. I found veterans that we found our stores outside, homeless people laying on the sidewalk outside. You lift them up, you try to find out why they are there, because they are addicted to the drugs, the alcoholics. And more than 50% people that we found that have homeless issues, but ex-veterans who practice that. I still believe that. I feel good giving. I feel being down. I feel being humble. I want to become down. I go to my station, people ask me, can I take a selfie? There's not one time ever that I refused anyone standing along, putting my arm around them. I take it, selfie, take a picture. I'm not a picture guy myself. I don't like taking pictures because some of the pictures sometimes don't come good. So the end of the day, my message to you is that you could be what I did or better. Think today when you go home, how could you make a little bit difference for someone else? Think outside of your home. Think outside of yourself. Think the difference that you can make. It'll go very long way. If I look at this room and we said, let's everybody put $100 together, we can probably raise $100,000 here. But think even small. And I tell people all the time, it's not about a million I give. It's about the efforts I make. It's about my heart. It's about I feel good about giving. It's not about just because I can give more money. I started a company with 5 people working myself as a mechanic fixing car in one gas station. I have a 2,000 people company today. I call my family. And I practiced that by working with them. I worked with every employee. I could have a tanker drivers. I could have construction agent. I could be in a trench. I could be in one of those construction equipment machines that digging holes. I could be fixing cars. I never took myself away from anyone. The people that work for me, they feel truly like my family. I spend 80% of my life with the people that work around me. I work 7 days a week. I love what I do. I do it with a passion. Many of you keep your mentorship up, look up to the people, learn something, then share with everybody else. That's my message to you. So today, besides a little bit about my story, I'm going to talk about some of my friends here sitting in this table. Sanji, you were a mentor for me. As you know, my families, I worked for you. 1983 I came. I was one of the bus boys that I started my job at. So thanks to you and your leadership, what you have done for this society. And I also wanted to talk about the rest of the group here today, and I see people was trying to ask everybody to be quiet. And I continue every time I get a chance to get a mic. I ask people, be respectful. You came here, you take your time, you want to enjoy your times. But there's people in this side that are being honored or speaking of family or family forgetting you. It looks very disrespectful. I have spoken in many large events and American events where I don't see that a problem. Our communities, we have to learn to be in a discipline. I really request each one of you, especially my friends that are sitting in a bar, I love to drink too, but I know when. I don't drink it in a time when someone else is speaking. So it's a nice way to learn. You have many professionals here. Please, next event that you guys have, let's show that we could be disciplined. So Bobby Clody don't come in jail. Right, Bobby? So I'm going to go because the evening is getting very long. There's a few very important people sitting in my side of the tables that people have made my life very different. I couldn't have done what I did without the help and the assistance for all these individuals. I'm going to start with my very close friends who I consider a mentor. He ran a Republican Party for many years, and he set Nassau County 4 congressmen to Washington. Reason today the Republican Party have the majority, and this man has played a major role in it. I want to call my friend Joe Carter. Please stand up, give him big hands. You deserve that, Joe. when things not right, I know I can wake him up at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the night or weekends. He takes my calls, so he must get recognition. Bruce Blackman, who I consider more than a county executive, my friend and family. When he went for a county executive 4 years ago, so he called me, he said, "You're one of my call." And he said, "I'm running for county executive, I don't know how well I'm going to do, but I'm counting on some of my close friends." I said, "Bruce, it doesn't matter, you win or lose, I'm your friend, tell me what I can do." So in great honors, when Bruce did a great victory and became the county executive, is in his body and victory speech. And he said something that touched my heart. He said, "I never forget people that helped me in the time that other people didn't count on." And I'm the same way. A lot of people helped me in my life. A lot of people, a lot of employees helped me in my life. I was a brilliant guy. I didn't come in with MBA. I didn't have a business degrees. I had to learn everything one at a time. I couldn't do what I could do myself. So I don't talk about myself. I talk about everybody else because I wouldn't be standing here if those great people wasn't up there. If they didn't trust me, they didn't believe me, I wouldn't be standing here. So I truly, Bruce, I know what's the meaning of it. I know we have a much bigger picture which we'll talk about very soon. But I really consider you a great friend of our community. At one phone call, there's never a chance when we have an APS event that between Bruce or Joe will ever say no, that they're not able to come. So, Joe present being here is very meaningful. And I wanted to name some of my friends because I spent a lot of time with them. Anthony Diaz-Mazito, a congressman, a very good job going up, speaking for us. Jen Designer, a great friend, supervisor town of North Hempstead. Mr. Joe Cairo, I spoke about. Ian Phillips, a county controller, our New York State Chairman, Ed Cox, our great honorable friend, Sant Singh Ji Chitwal, our great leader from India, our Bane Pradhan. Baneji, we thank you so much for your service. You being here tonight, we have shared some thoughts and sitting in your place and having dinner. It was a great honor that you invited me with my wife. And you are a brilliant person. And I learned a lot from that night. I always talk about you. So thank you so much for making this night special also as well. Ed Smith, Town Supervisor of Town Maintenance. Ed, you're going to get a call from me coming very soon, so be ready. Joe Saladino, who I already met. And thank you for everything you've done for Town Voice Away. By the way, Joe is one of those people, you can never find him angry. You can never find him sad. You give him a mic, he can keep everyone another hour. Joe, we love your energy. We thank you so much what you've done for Town Voice today. It means a lot. Arthur Walls of the Deputy County Executives. Arthur, when they're in trouble, that's my first call. And Arthur, what you've done behind the scene, not too many people knows. You are very, very meaningful to us. We are thanking you for your service. Have I forgotten anyone? Ragini, she watched. Ragini, she's going to complain otherwise later on. Oh, Steve Rhodes. I'm supposed to be at dinner with you yesterday, I'm sorry. And the Nassau County is the number one, the safest county in whole United States. Number one. So Bruce, I'm going to leave some for you. So I'm not going to run for governor, you are. So thank you so much and I appreciate it. And I'm going to hand over the microphone to Bruce for a couple of minutes. And then the rest of the event will go on. We have beautiful new Bajwaji sitting. I'm sorry if I take any more time from you. I don't mean to. You are the basically center of the attention today. It's so nice to have you. We see you in the movies, now we see you in person. Congratulations for your own success. Thank you so much. Bruce, here's the mic. Again, thanks for listening to me, and I appreciate it.
Gary Sicca, thank you for your leadership. Nehru, thank you so much for coming to visit with us. Thank you to the committee, all my elected officials who are here tonight to celebrate with all of you the American Punjabi Society Gala, their second gala, honoring my dear friend, no, he's not my friend, he's my brother, Harry Singh Bola. I love you, you're the best. We were sitting with President Trump a few months ago, and President Trump had met Harry 2 or 3 times before and remembered him because he remembered the story of how Harry came here with $300 and now owns 300 gas stations and convenience stores. Now, President Trump considers him a friend of his, and we all love Harry and everything he's done. Thank you for what you've done for our police department. And didn't he do a great job chairing our cricket committee? We had cricket here in Nassau County. So I want to thank all of you and say to you, the people who came to America from Punjab have made us a better country, have made us a better state, have made us a better county. Whether it's education, technology, science, medicine, law, business, finance, you have made us a better country. You are great Americans. We love you. And I have one last thing to say. By the power vested in me, as county executive, I declare today Harry Singh Bola Day in all of Nassau County.
And सब तो पहला तनु पता ही है कि साथ में कौन आए हुए ने और जिन्होंने ना कि सिर्फ वर्ल्ड पद्धर ते पंजाबी इंडस्ट्री को पहचान दी सगों एक रोल मॉडल बने साडी कम्युनिटी के लिए. She has proven that not only you can achieve what you want, but you can achieve everything, being a mom, being a wife, and being a woman.
Well, that's not loud enough. A huge round of applause.
Make some noise, guys. Heavenly said by Guru Nanak Dev Ji, so kyun manda aakhiye jit jamme rajan. जिन्होंने राजे महाराजा ਨੂੰ जन्म ਦਿੱਤਾ ਉਹ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿਖਾਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਨੇ ਨੀਰੂ ਬਾਜਵਾ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਸਿਰਫ ਸਾਡੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਮਾਂ ਬੋਲੀ ਲਈ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਸਗੋਂ ਵਿਸ਼ਵ ਪੱਧਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਛਾਣ ਬਣਾਈ. ਜਿੰਨੀ ਤਾੜੀਆਂ ਮਾਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ just give a huge round of applause to ਨੀਰੂ ji. And we really want to welcome Harry ji, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ husband, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਬੇਟੀ. Thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful celebration. Jana Sama Narenda Hoya Neeru ji would love to give you a mic since everyone wants to listen to you and they want to know how this journey started and being जिन्हें मैं सवाल पूछे कितनी how many mothers are here कितनी mothers इतने बैठी हैं हाथ खड़ी करके दिखाओ. So a inspiration of being a mother होने स्क्रीन से ऐसे लगता है कि मदर नहीं आ रही कोई 20 साल की कुड़ी वॉक कर रही है. एक बार जोरदार तालियां मार दो for her fitness, for her aura, her shine. She bright like a star and she is a superstar. Let's welcome Neeru Bajwa.
Very good evening. Thank you so much. मैं गैरी जी का धन्यवाद करना चाहती हूँ. So thank you so much. ये सब कुछ organize करता है. And of course American Punjabi Society बहुत बढ़िया काम कर रही है. So congratulations. ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੁਣ ਜਰਨੀ ਬਾਰੇ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਆ ਬਹੁਤ ਲੰਬੀ ਜਰਨੀ ਰਹੀ ਆ ਐਂਡ ਬਸ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੋ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੁਣਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਉੱਚੀ ਕੋਨਾ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਲਵ ਯੂ ਆ ਬਸ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨੇ ਸਾਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਐਂਡ ਮੈਂ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਆ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਆ ਸੋ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ
Hi Neeru.
Hello.
Welcome to New York.
Thank you. Acha.
I am Mr. Brinda's Falsing Sikka's daughter, and I want to welcome you to the gala. My question to you is that of all the beautiful movies you've made, what would you say is your favorite movie that you starred in?
I can't just pick one. The first one would be Salman Batnanda because that was my first film. Then Jack and Juliet, which was a landmark film in my career. And then I think, oh my God, so many. Long Lachi because I was written off and that was my first film back after having my first daughter. And then Kali Chota because it dealt with such a serious issue.
You are absolutely amazing. I think that you look gorgeous, you look so beautiful in person. I'm just really excited with you.
Thank you so much. So do you. Sat Shri Akal ji.
First, I would like to say you are extremely gorgeous in real life.
So are you. Stunning.
My question to you is, I've been into this Guns N' Roses, so I want to know you're portraying so many strong women roles on screen. How do you select roles that resonate with your viewers?
I think I'm blessed that whenever a film comes to me, it's always a strong character that comes to me, and I think writers that have written beautiful roles for me, I'm blessed to have that opportunity. But I think I always choose a film if I can feel it and I can envision it when I'm listening to the story. So I only go by pure gut feeling.
And you have done justice to those roles, and we are amazed to watch you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any last question, please? The last question.
Long Lachi. One word for Dil. One word for APS. Community. Punjabi community.
What inspiration would you give? You see, there's a lot of youth here. Any words of wisdom?
I think everybody has their own journey. I'm still learning. I find inspiration in my daughter and you and your mom from your father. So I don't think I'm anyone really to give wisdom to anybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we will request you to go upstairs. So now So now we will request Miss Pooja to come.
No, guys, she's not coming in because you guys are not spinning those handkerchiefs. Can I see you spin those handkerchiefs? Introducing to you, Punjabi Queen, Miss Pooja.
Can we try once again? Are you guys ready? Sat Shri Akal ji! Kitda New York wale ho? Awaaz kadd lo mani ji. New York कहते हैं ना USA का like दिल है, जान है, everything है. पर ਤੁਹਾਡੀ आवाज तो नहीं लगती कि कोई गर्मी है कि ਤੁਹਾਡੇ like. Once again, 1, 2, 3, come on! जी. ਆਪਾਂ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਸੋ ਤਾੜੀਆਂ ਮਾਰ ਲਓ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ